in some regards. But
we have
again, this should be
Vitality
a
on
very exciting
defense,
map to
Heretics on attack, and Heretics looked a lot better on defense, I feel like, but they also had some pretty cool rounds on attack.
Going to be the pivotal point, really.
They were the ones that had that weird, like, neon all round, right, where they split over towards A through here. So they definitely got some stuff.
Neon, an exciting prospect.
This really is the old against new, isn't it?
Flash for the bottom of tube. Can't see it from the top, and then you late flash. Would get anyone pushed here as well.
Where do you sit on this old
Yeah, flash to see if anyone's pushing through tubes. Kind of nice.
Bang on.
I think they waited until the smoke went down as well. I'm not entirely sure. Dude, oh boy, Benji. As long as he doesn't overstep here. Wait. Oh god, this is weird. Well, 2-person holding to the 5-person push.
Benji gets punished, but do they expect
Knife's incredible.
Now that knife's going to be fantastic, but they still have to try and suffer through the fight. Woot clears kicks, but by then, unless it's already taken down Boo, he's buying time. He's buying so much time, but it is a 3v3. The rotation's not in on the site, however.
So with Durka, Sheriff in hand, almost gets
problem is
an opportunity.
Problem is that
good use here.
They got no map control.
But time, space. Yes. As Heretics will find their way back towards A site, which was completely open at the start. Was there no confirmation of presence on the other side? Seemingly Vitality.
Salvo close corners on top site.
Tested here in very different situations.
And they felt behind the curve this whole way, though. Every site they've tried to test, it feels like Vitality have beat them to the punch. Safe just going to play a bit of a secure game from the back of the side. Just need to overextend. Shouldn't give isolated 1v1s here. 10 seconds now. A 1v2 is a lot to ask, but it is Mini Boot. In these moments, he's going to at least get the time on his side. Spacing, he's seen both. Gets a reload, backs away.
He actually gave himself a little chance onto that one.
Just clearing it within the end.
2-1 in the pistols.
And they get the defuse.
Something to maybe look back on here. Less doing a ton of damage at the start here. Actually, the first threading the needle onto Benji.
Oh, that kill is
the second looking very,
good stun from
very tasty on Taboo as well. Yeah, unfortunately here, I think Minibu didn't actually see on the HP, but I think he caught the initial headshot.
Oh boy, here we go.
Just clipping.
All people he can one-shot, maybe. A lot of potential for this.
I hope this is a good game. There's so many cool aspects of these two teams meeting here on Icebox. I really hope it's nice and competitive. I don't want like a blowout for either side. Now Mini Boot investing into this. Well, Woot really kind of setting him up. Only down to 200 credits for Woot.
Did he see the barrel?
Of course, on the other side, you're looking at how many light shields there are.
Don't think so.
Barring Sivos, everyone else is vulnerable.
I want to say that Les might have seen the barrel.
Can he find a man though? Can he find a clean fight? Easier said than done. Yellow still has a player behind it.
Yeah.
And they should be on red alert as well, because if they've noted that Outlaw's in play, they also have to be very careful here. They've gone for a very light investment.
Don't want anybody swinging onto a solo engagement now. Just farming up the orb. Again, a moment for...
This is nice. They're going to recon behind here with the wall up to just double check that they've actually created the question mark and there's no one towards yellow. Oh, there goes the recon.
Well, start there.
Yeah, it's meant to go back here so no one on site can shoot it, but...
EVS, thank you. See, they're just using Miniboo like the tip of the spear, right? But Durka's position, it's a big adjust.
Yeah.
You don't pre-aim this sort of angle, so
Nah, it's kind of strong from Durka though, and he might spot the outlaw early.
There it is, that should it. Yeah, it's gone now. Durka should. I'm surprised he's sticking around here. It does stay around a little bit later than I expected.
This shot could be everything.
To take a challenge and take a bit of a risk, but a great fight towards middle opens up a chance. Can't get the gun in time. Sivo quick to police it. Now look what remains. Oh, Benji.
I'm putting it to good use now.
Giving it to the Fortnite kid. He's always a little bit risky there. Sivo though keeps it secure. Re-ends.
Durka's 1 HP.
Durka's got 1 as well. Oh my god, I thought that was a shock dart for a second. Christ. There it is.
My goodness, Durka going across the rope with 1 HP is crazy scary. Yeah, good damage.
But a threat made out of very little.
Yeah, I mean, actually you've got to call it as much as a victory as possible here to get the plant down and find 3 kills on the top of that.
Thank you, EVS.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and the The following,
and the cinematic.
That's for you guys at home to use. You're welcome. But this is kind of where you felt that was done for, right? But again, they made mountains out of molehills.
They did, yeah. Unfortunately, Mini Boot. Yeah, you got the 50-50 going left or right. Here. Maybe would have found Durka. Yeah, feisty would be the word with that purchase coming in.
So they take the hit of.
That's Woot to bring in.
It's not too bad. Wall and the Stinger's all they miss out on.
So anticipating it's a lesser purchase side of Vitality.
Recon deep into the swing. And honestly, you might not think that he's facing this just purely because most people would be facing after like their KO flash if you were gonna go aggro. So didn't mind the idea from Vitality on the bonus here.
Over towards this position with Woot.
Drone goes late as well, like no one's close and he's trying to just get info. Yeah, they double baited this, kind of nice.
Second confirmation, Mini Boo's still there.
You got to roll your minds back.
Woot's giving up the angle.
Drone goes in. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I liked it though. I liked it from Vitality. That it was cool to bait this in.
I think Boo copped a bit as well. Yeah, down to 40. But that could have been a disaster in the making. And it should be a stark reminder of what someone like Durka has notoriously and historically done on this map. Heretics need to recheck that box, go through it. The aggressive jet on Icebox. Iconic. Flash primed with kicks there. Is that over? Hard to follow. It is going to reveal a lot of the intention
the recon
now,
to get
especially
info.
coupling with Less's deeper positioning
Util goes in, dude safe than good though. Took down the low HP. Nice shot.
Fancy room, but a fancier shot from kicks. Miniboo has to gap close, try and get a part in there. She's done it. Does he get away? He does. Good from
Look
Miniboo,
at
but
Les
dangerous nonetheless. And speaking of,
yeah, flank
ooh, did he?
Think spotted, but now will be
Yeah, Leslie thinks he did.
Confirmed here by the audio cue.
Steve's just got to play his life for a second, keep cool, keep calm for a moment. Les! A moment dropped there of concentration, now leaving
Miniboo had an absolute round, so they do win it.
Especially with just the ghost. And a man haunting them right now is Miniboo. Ah, this is not looking good. Out of bullets, but give it a chance. Time is ticking, he's got to get a move on. Oh my god, Sivo, this would be absolutely mythical if he could do it for Miniboo. Breaking ankles and breaking hearts. Beautifully handled.
Yeah, Miniboo had an absolute round because it was looking rough. Vitality should be super happy with the damage done because
just the one
that's everyone dying and an armory buy here as well.
The hands of Miniboo. Again, yeah, a moment here where against Durka going forwards with the Bulldog with two other members only on pistols, so almost a little concerned to give one away with such a huge gap.
2 bullets.
The dash up. I
liked it though, you can see the Benji didn't wanna peek without his teammate.
Maybe anticipating.
Wait, don't go, don't go! Tommy, you screamed so much, I shit my pants. I'm not
Luca with the 32 mods, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate that. Okay, we get a giant round where pretty much everyone can't buy next apart from these. Sure, we'll include Durka.
Now, okay, Miniboo's got ult, Rien's 2 away. I'm checking down. Woot's 1 off his 2. On the other side, Durka 2 off, Sivov 1 away. And less aggression being the name of the game, it looks like for him.
To be least present to greet the drone. Does still have kicks.
Once they lose over towards B control and reaction insta drone, reinforce it with 1. But this gets really weird. Because obviously, you can't really hold both of these with 1. So even though Durka's watching this, he might feel like he gets timed at one point. No way Durka goes for this. What's going on?
Why? He used the passive to get across up onto just outside Nest and punished for it. Not the problem being, yeah, look towards the mid.
Because his teammate left him, I guess.
Safe in a position to catch off this rotation. Heretics. This could be awful for Safe.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh boy. It's a disaster for Vitality on this one.
Now they're going to know what's happening though. Safe was clearly calling that out, right? Maybe hearing the steps up by those pipes.
Did it just save?
It's either a cancel
it's an incredible round for Heretics money-wise, as long as they plant.
This might be cooked at this point. This would be a post-plant with Rien's ult, potentially Woot's.
And then Woot manages to get his ult for the next round as well. Yeah, I would start riding up the 3Ks. So it got really weird, right? Oh. Hey, Vitality will take that.
Throw out into the wind.
And I kind of want to roll back to the start of this as well.
Yeah, just trying to secure that it's a
Durka being punished on the push-up
clean round.
Belt, pretty much, right? Like I was saying it in just the previous.
See, it was a little bit weird from Durka, right? Just as I was talking about him being here, the fact that he has to cover both of these. Normally, you have to have someone else like watching your heaven. Safe leaves him, goes for an early rotate. Then Durka doesn't feel comfortable. He watches the floor. No one goes to him, and then he goes on the rope and then jumps across or like hovers across. And then Boo's close, hears it, pings it out, and then just wins the duel. Just because, I mean, I think Safe has to stay there if they're doing this.
Here it is.
See here, yeah, I mean, even the ping came across.
Lovely. Really nice, and this feels just gutting.
It was still really early. Him to push, yeah. But it's like, I don't know, it just wasn't good. I think Safe has to stay there, in my opinion. Like, no matter what, even if he pushes, like, timing could happen. It just feels like, I don't know, he's going too much to try win the round, in my opinion. Okay, incredible.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Durka is being absolutely
oh boy, the little body block as well, man. The Safe got it tagged as well. Drones cleared everything. And if Vitality loses, they got to eco, and their good start's kind of just in the bin.
Actually not got that building yet. The site will be there. There's no easy way to force them off from this.
Molly goes in, stunned to make sure that no one follows it up. They get the good plant. How many get off site here? Everyone gets off site apart from Miniboo.
I believe, yeah, it has been. Miniboo really wants to stick around. They've got deeper post-plant positions. They're going to have Woot's utility. They're going to have the others in line. They let Miniboo go forward. Woot in unison as well. Les now down low. It's all on Les.
I mean, it was a nice molly from Les to actually, like,
those missiles back up, those
get these two, but
to buy those precious seconds on the
so much damage has been done.
In.
Drone to confirm he's not on it.
30 HP, yeah.
He knows it. That's wrapped up. That one's done. He's going to walk away from this.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Heretics again.
They can get 2 extra guns with this, though.
Understanding some of the fundamental things in this Vitality squad that would have made them great once upon a time here.
You've got to wonder now if Durka tries to dig his heels in, or maybe an extra body across to put that in motion. Maybe.
Oh, they have Gen knives. Yeah, you're right.
The missing piece to
actually
this
get a pretty good buy.
And look, roll your mind back. There was never.
I mean, to be fair though,
whoa! He's here so fast.
It's outstanding. The guy is one of a kind on this. You know, he made Neon
dude,
look
the deep
more
recon with the Neon sending like that is really cool.
Beautiful from him. Yeah, fantastic entry. Well said, Benji.
I like that as well. No one plays close anymore as well, because most people commonly use the drone like this. So doing that, you kind of know the mid's clear anyway, or like close is clear anyway, just because of the pressure. Really cool. People far back shoot the turrets. They don't think that you're close. Knife goes in, doesn't spot anyone here. What did they actually do? Oh, I thought they were going to force more into this.
On the back of the turret being dealt with. Over towards
so priority on Durka getting an op is what their win condition is, they feel like.
Drones will cross paths here outside A. Again, yeah, conscious that there's early progress with Durka unnoted as of yet. Does he go walkabouts here?
Yeah, KO flash this time. Here comes the flash.
That temptation. He's going to go for the swing. Only a flash in. It was decent to set him up for one, but that's not enough to change the outcome of this round. And then it falls on the likes of Les, who's got the Vandal still. It falls on the likes of Sivo, who's got the Guardian. Garrison Ghost beyond that.
Mutual dump comes through.
Treat to watch.
Oh my god, he's 9 HP. He gets it. Chill.
Miniboo going to carry on applying pressure.
Barrel.
Yeah, I think he's just got to stay alive there and be the pressure, but...
This is still doable, and
I'm so nervous for them.
Considering the lockdown here? Yeah, they are. Going to invest it.
Feels vulnerable enough, feels real enough, feels
it's a good plan,
like
but they just use their molly.
Got to look at the util we have here. Nothing to really dissuade the defuse.
When the plant's open, though.
Yeah, Les has a wall to block this.
Wanting to be the one.
Well, Les had a wall to block this.
And the counter ult may be unnecessary, but why not throw it in? Down to the classic. Nice try.
No way, 6 HP. Hey, nicely done.
Heretics now find themselves 2 up early on here in Icebox. You see the operator coming out. Durka in the next. Again, nice flash, just not fully connecting on the second, so only one for Durka. The the back of the knives.
Great shot.
Again, Minibu just continuing
Nice! Let's go, boys!
to open some of these rounds up for Heretics.
Ooh, yep.
Will force a fairly early timeout from Vitality.
It is 4 in a row,
Right.
Mike. You're starting to feel that because some of that core DNA of these players is not combining well enough. We're seeing some of those gaps really being exploited and prepared for. It's yeah, this is top level talk
Des,
coming
you
in from
can't
coach,
time it
not
out
just
for
gonna
that,
be
surely.
Conversation from Safe, more kind of on that server side of things.
I mean, the operator, again, to note, it could be an indicator of slowing things down.
That's just a
maybe
factual
not
thing.
exploring as deep. But again, you could argue Durka, again, a situation he has excelled on previously.
You want to see
being
my Neon?
hyper-aggressive
Dude,
with
my
the
Neon,
operator.
The first time I ever played Neon, I
And
played
just
it in
love the
ranked
protocol
first
that
ever
Heretics seem
time.
to have right now
And
dealing with
somehow,
that.
I
Well,
don't
the
know
concern
how,
being,
I
Minibu
queued
is
against
always
Link.
going to be able to get ahead of
It
that
was the
timing.
worst thing ever, man. I
Always.
felt like I was
But
playing a
that's
different
again,
game to
you don't wanna
Valorant.
call it comp
Felt
different,
like it was
that's
a
one of the
completely new
fundamental
game.
differences here. Minibu
think I
is
had
gonna
2
be
kills on the
somewhere 2
tackle,
seconds
something.
ahead of where you're expecting him. Do see Benji on the other side.
Young Benjamin. Let's see what we got. That's a curious one. There we go. Okay, so one going to be facing towards Tube, maybe expecting aggression. You're going to know this operator's coming out. Even using the salvos like this, it
Dude,
feels
they
so
love this
tailor-made
they
for
love this
Smoke Neuron.
recon
They
into
claim
fast
kicks.
play.
They're like, wait,
You
Durka's
go
only
into
alive on
position to
16
shoot the
HP.
recon and
That's
then
the
you just
situation. Minibu was
have a
just
Neon
getting
sliding
so
on you.
quickly.
Oh,
Oh
it's so
boy, there goes your big
well.
buy rounds.
They have
And there goes the op that
absolutely
you've
got
been
the
saving for.
Vitality playbook left open on the desk. Not only did they tailor-make that to deal with someone maybe walking Tube with the op or what have you, it was absolutely across
Look at
the
the
board.
timing on that as well from
my
Benji. It's incredible.
This is gorgeous.
And again, it's the round after the timeout, the adaptation being to send Durka across with the operator. With kicks as well, like I said, he's the second kind of layer to that. Saw it previously with the knives, but Minibu once again. Sevov got to back away from this, to concede the plant. Again, a 2v5, don't really fancy your odds.
Yeah, another
The
save.
best of times, but certainly not.
I mean, I guess the
How
money's
first 7
already
rounds have gone
gone.
here on Icebox.
Gonna
And
be
this
winning
becomes,
this
in
one.
my mind, such a challenge now for Safe and the coaching
Heretics
staff.
2-0.
of
I mean, they look very
Vitality
good on
to find a
defense on
cure
this
for
map
their
as
woes.
well.
Because by preparation's sake, by overall kind of ethos sake, Heretics seemed so equipped, so equipped. They seemed completely aware the operator would be the next layer to this. It would be something they'd like to look towards, and it was dealt with by all facets of the approach of the round. So this becomes now a really cerebral game. As much as, yeah, it'd be great if Les or Durka or one of these players just has like a mad round, but you need to see this overall change-up of how they
No
want to see
way,
us
they
go.
don't even keep the
Already
guns.
Sevov
Surely
has
this
been
one.
caught. Les,
Okay.
it looks like he wants to try and stay alive here. Can he keep? Oh my good God, everything's paper.
50?
We're fine.
Alright, gotta rebuy an armor, that's it. They're worth.
Operator not actually. Did they get retrieved? Yeah, I can't see anybody that's bought another one, but yeah, Minibu. Like I said, it's actually, I didn't even catch. Actually, they got caught on the backside of the stun there.
And the compounding thing I look at now for Heretics is you feel.
Ding 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 ding. Inshallah.
In China. It's a banger. But again, in my mind, the compounding factor is that for Vitality they feel red, and then for Heretics they feel like they've got that perfect read, right? We have been absolutely
Another
on
KO
here.
flash into
And it looks
Ascend.
like another rinse and repeat.
Dude,
Is
we
the
just
flash
got
better this
Palmer
time?
anti-flash
Is she gonna
though.
try
I've
and
seen
send
someone in this
in?
corner
So
every
much too
single
high to
time.
catch some of these closer players that are tucked. Again, not in an anti-flash, but well, Woot actually is. They're almost reading into the fact that Kicks now is actually going to be positioned alongside Durka in these sorts of scenarios, which almost deems the flash useless.
Go now.
The drop down as well, went to the court to do it.
You know he's chomping.
Okay,
at the
wait,
bit
they
as well,
moved
right?
away
An
with the
aggressive play like
flash.
this. He wants
So
in.
he has no flash
Durka
anymore for
will be
this.
Cleared by the owl drone. Fight forward or fall back. It's fall back time. Has to respect
4
it, but there's
people
players
here
this
though.
time,
Tail,
Mike.
oh, similar to what we saw? No, to clear the site.
Vitality.
Do they try fast floods?
Nothing going to be found from the ultimate
They have a lot of people here.
site at least, but will pave the way for further progress.
Hunter's Fury.
They got a
From
lot
deep,
to
that's
stop
gonna
the
go out
plan
to
at the
Safe.
moment.
Careful.
Yep, Yeah, Rien's the one isolated on the site. He's going to cop
Dude, he gets one here still.
Nearly gets the second as well.
Yeah, I was going to lose my mind if he got the second.
Wild.
Still looks good for Vitality though. 20 seconds. They got to still get over towards the site. 15 seconds.
I don't think they got much to say. They can't back away. That's been
Just waiting for the salvos and the smoke of the Viper. Oh no, the smoke's middle. Yeah, he's done great to protect the spike though.
But the plant's in. 3v3. It ain't over yet. They left it late, but this is still Durka's territory. Finding the space,
yeah, Les should disown this.
The Vice closing in. Les taking away space, step by step.
Okay, very nicely done, especially from Durka here.
Vitality,
okay, they got to chip away at this money though. This money's crazy.
3 from Durka to find Vitality's third here in map 2.
That was nice though. They had so much delay on the site.
Again, the pause for some of the cooldowns to come back into play.
Balled over mullet. Wow.
Controversial, but
that is a hot take.
Very hot take. Saw that should have been on the death segment earlier.
Ooh, shot.
Man, look at these.
Yeah, but I mean, Benji's caught completely off guard here because he's tucked into that corner with the operator. I think he actually rescopes onto the position below. Durka teed up to find his third.
Now, as much as we're kind of keeping track of Durka's performance, he is still top of the board for
Vitality.
Vitality.
Shock lineup?
Right? As much as it seems like
being well handled, he's still going,
finding.
Oh,
You know,
the
more
jump
than some.
one tap goes behind this.
How do they approach it now? Operator is here, but a little
Kinda
bit
cool.
deeper, playing off the back of Gen.
Yeah, every single time Heretics again, just trying to make sure they have someone here for the anti-flash KO stuff.
Heavily into.
Obviously, Durka picked up the op, so we're not going to be seeing it in this one.
Anticipating Durka, not getting desperate, but kind of continuing to explore. Knife was destroyed, so won't be any confirmation on the back of that, but...
Oops. Wait, surely you...
Miniboo's crouch peaks. Miniboo's crouch peaks are insane, by the way.
I mean, it's a nice peak, but like, surely...
Just diffed.
Surely you pre-aim
Side by
that.
side, please. Pretty please, EVS. I'm sorry to put you to work. You know, kill.
You've got some time whilst we walk over to
Yeah. I bet.
You think someone's going to jump up and it's like a bait?
He's talking again. Ult going to be used here on the B side of the map, but
30 seconds left.
I also want to question why Durka wasn't pre-aiming that. You
Yeah,
know,
no, I
not
agree.
here nor there now.
Cerebral, yeah. Does spot on the back
God,
side.
there's a lot of ultis from Vitality.
They're so close on this. Just about backing away, but the plant's in. They can't leave it too far.
Molly deep for back of yellow. Dude, everyone's here. Molly's going to hit 4 of them.
Where's the fragment going to land? Yeah.
Oh, scatter! Oh, they're still going to kill!
Oh my goodness, Wu. Wu dodges a Molly and wins 3 Angels.
So many targets, beautiful on the first, but a 1v2. Dart still there is going to make it difficult. He doesn't know about that second player, it feels like. He's not sure, he was still checking. And they're giving him nothing.
And Benji swung it to
Making
see.
him sweat. Making him
Benji
work
again.
for his dinner.
Ooh.
Lovely from Les.
Oh, lovely
it's
shots,
such a
but not enough
nice
time for
try.
this.
Les is such
Oh
a
wait, he messed up his
talented
jump. He
player,
loses
but
his gun as
the
well.
time was there for Heretics.
I think he was
And
done
actually
anyway,
almost
maybe,
credit
but
the 1x1 peak there just to run the clock down even further.
There we go.
Although we will see it, yeah.
From Durka POV.
I don't know, bro.
And
Yeah,
again,
it's almost like...
he was 50-50 on where he wanted to peak, but I feel like...
this was ridiculous, though. Fragment
I mean,
comes
that
through.
is absolute
This
madness.
is not complimentary enough.
Good job, bro. Okay,
And
that's
it's
good.
Wu finds 3 out of that position.
Yeah.
For a field test.
Absolute madness.
3 now.
Right, force him down to an ego again.
nervous
Durka's
with
looking like
Vitality
he's
in this.
saving enough money to get that op. Even though I don't think they've won a round with the op
Very
yet.
different look here.
The spike's going up, James. Wow.
Wall goes up, blocks vision. It's kind of cool wall.
Maybe I'll do that. Bit risky.
Dude, weird little split B.
Ziva can do nothing about
Fawns
that.
so that no one can take a
Has to respect
timing.
it.
Viper ult,
The
set
world's
strat.
longest Viper
Yeah.
ult has been invested.
Cool.
Give them the plant in top site. Again, nobody from Vitality really in a position to contest this.
Toxins going up.
See if even on the backside of this, Durka, you've got to keep an eye on him over on the flank.
Dude, I
Woot
like
shut
this.
it
They
down
just hold
very
as
early
well.
on.
Just hold, wait for people to do some
Yeah,
mad
he's being
stuff.
really well read.
Oh, nice shot.
Esto.
Yeah, okay, that's not an exit kill
The
this
taps
time.
continue.
Yeah. Go
Okay,
on, let's
now
get
they
another
full
one.
stick.
G. Playing a bit of a game here. Boo by his side, just spamming in the dark, but Les can't do too much. He's kind of stuck there almost at this point, waiting
Ooh.
for the rest of the team to try and find a way forward, but Benji is pretty much the
This
guardian,
round's
right? You don't
chaos
get
for the
past-
observer,
you don't
man.
get towards the side without
Dude,
getting
I
past
feel
it.
like Les has been jiggle
What the
peaked like
Neon doing?
500 times.
Damn, that's rough. See, well, I mean, he was here at the start, and it looks like he'll be here at the end. Heretics are just looking better here. This wasn't the round financially to expect too much, but still really in control.
They're so in control, yeah. This is a cool round, though.
Yeah, completely
Really
catching
cool
Vitality
round.
offside. Not the round really where they're equipped to deal with such a thing anyway. Again, you're not going to be finding
Yeah, this Viper
anybody
used to be common. Honestly, I feel like this maybe
contesting this
spreads
ahead
a little
of
bit more than some of the
XQ
others we've
coming
seen,
through.
but
yeah, that sort of pit, making it very difficult just to find comfortable angles.
Nice, Benji. Good job, bro.
Ah, it was me. It was good job, bro. Let's go, guys.
Humble King again.
okay, Darker up again.
Increasing now, 7-3. I think you're absolutely right. You start
Oh,
getting
it's
a
the
little
same thing
concerned
with the
now.
recon. Okay, he's hit the leg shot though.
God.
Oh god,
Still
fawns
fights it.
into tail with a
I need
recon
that on
deep.
replay.
What
I just
the
need
hell?
everything slowed down because
That's
my
nuts,
old
bro. They got
brain
some
can't
mad
handle
stuff.
it. We're waiting for the boys to come back over.
But it's drawn 3 members of Vitality now.
And again, it felt so familiar. It felt so
Yeah,
similar to
and
when
they
we saw
might
that
do the
operator
same,
play.
like,
We've seen it once
all
towards Gen, and
clear.
obviously then played in off the back
Timing
of
for safe
that
looks
B side
pretty
of
rough.
things, and Miniboo just seems so prepared, reading the economy really well. It's safe, you can't hold the site, yeah. Has to back away a little bit, play a
ISO
little bit
maybe?
safer. Miniboo is a nightmare to handle at the
And
moment, even on
then
30
late
HP.
tail.
They're going to take the space off this. Still Garden is the way to facilitate
tail's
the
planted.
path forward. And we're going to get that spike down. That's all.
They're gonna be able to save it for the afterplant? He is as well. And they got salvos,
Heretics
ult
on
for
backside. This one,
afterplant.
Benji and Rienz will fall
Okay, Vitality
very
still
early
need
on
to
in
go
this retake.
aggro here. Like they still need to go relatively
Miniboo
fast. There is so
still
much up
here, and
still.
I'm still scared. He's crouched. He's waiting. He's
Okay,
dealt
and let's
with.
see it.
Deal this
Salvos.
time,
We've
gonna
got a
go
molly as
forward.
well for this.
Now
Salvos
Wu
off the
can buy
tap.
time, but Boo needs to get the gun out as well. He needs help here.
There goes the molly. Here comes the ult.
Oh, now
By the
locked
time-
in.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Send him
Ooh.
away a little bit. Durka
Durka
reads it
sees a
really
little angle,
well.
and they ended up kind
Understanding
of
the
blocking
spacing.
himself with the
They
ult.
can't clear him in time. Durka has
Okay.
done enough.
Yeah,
Support the
I mean,
others on
honestly,
the
maybe too many
defuse.
people from
Lovely
Heretics
at
fought
the
over
end.
towards the
That feels
site.
like the recovery
It
now
felt
for
like
this
they were a
arc.
little bit
Vitality to
on
get
a
to
different
4.
page.
It almost feels like that buffer
It missed, yeah.
just
Like the spike
enough,
was here and it started here.
potentially. I mean, the 5th will definitely make them feel more comfortable.
Dude, the fawns into the
Here is the
salvos.
kill that comes on to kicks.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's only because those
And
2
then you
kills
get
come on to
the main swing positions, the fawns. Yeah, it's nice.
7-5, and my mom is gonna give us a blood.
Well, there you go. Yeah, aiming for the 7-5, I guess.
Guys, I think that one should have been muted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, that one. Guys, I think we cut that one. Oh, that's not gonna be in the highlight package.
Maybe it is.
Mike's never been ruined for Vitality more.
Yeah. Give me a jersey, quick. With them headbands.
I'm out. I'm out. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, Durka, operator's still there. I'm trying to pull it back. Oh, less from above.
Jesus Christ.
It's just Miniboo on a solo mission here, though.
Well,
Won't actually give away his position just yet. 4 members of Heretics, well, 3 actually, sorry, 1 in Tube. Towards the B side.
dude, the replay guys are getting madder and madder with the stuff they're putting in.
Slight reset on the back of the Hunter's Fury being obtained. I think, yeah, that's why we're seeing now Vitality scramble for this rotation, but Benji in a position to command a lot of space.
It felt like pre-fire almost. That was wild. Rienz. Oh, come on. Woot is trying to fight back here, and actually Rienz does get that further
The
connection
salvos
towards
as
Les,
well, was
but it's
that?
still kicked on the site.
Kicks
They're
might
down
own
20
this.
seconds. They're getting low on this one. And Kicks can cause a nightmare.
No
Especially with that lockdown.
way.
What's the
They can't
plan?
deal with the lockdown.
Where's the util?
Durka's going to be here to find the backside of it as well. He's only got operator though.
Oh,
What's going on with the
I don't
plant?
know. I don't know. They're going to try and get the plant down. They're all going to be
Are
screwed,
they
right?
all
Like, surely-
hit?
Ah! Did any of them make it out of there? I think they all
Oh
got
god,
stained.
this was an
Woo!
absolute
They're trying to
melt.
live. Oh,
They like got
Durka's
caught it. They
alive.
like got caught midway of like pushing
Jesus, Mother's Day
or.
wasn't that long ago. A terrible day for Mother's
Jesus,
Day.
I mean everyone messed up on this.
7-5 on the half.
Yeah, like we said, that's the recovery round we wanted to go for, and probably the scoreline, as we noted, the comps that they were aiming for. And Sivov does find the top side of that tube, but this is beautiful to catch the backside of the lockdown.
Yeah, you
I
saw
still
Durka do
can't.
exactly what he had to do. A
I
little
feel like
bit
I'm
of
stun
motivation
locked
goes a
that
long
he said
way.
it first of
They're
all,
back in this with 7-5.
and
It's certainly
then I'm
not over.
stun locked
We have a little bit
the
of a treat for
replay
you,
guys went, yeah,
especially your League of
let's
Legends
put it
slot,
in.
or Counter-Strike lot. We got Max standing by with one of the coaches.
I
Down
mean,
not too
it's
far behind us.
crazy.
Look, I hope you guys, enjoy the
Absolutely
bleachers.
crazy.
Everyone here having a great time in the audience. And I've managed to locate Vitality's League of Legends strategic coach, Pad. Mate, how are you enjoying the Valorant, and what have you learned that you can take back to League?
I mean, it's so good watching how they fight every round, even though they get behind, and just watching less perma-clutch is like... We played football with them yesterday, and he was doing the same thing on the field.
Yeah, look, you're down, but you're not out at the moment. Do you think the boys can make this one work and come back?
Yeah, for sure. We're going to game 3, for sure.
Yeah. And in League terms, what do they need to do to turn it around in the second half?
Just steal Baron Nashor and call it a day.
Giga Stomp bot lane? Like, is that what we're doing? Yeah.
Just flash on their faces.
Flash on their faces. Look, after that, of course, we do have a third map. What's your Valorant knowledge like overall?
It's like pretty basic. I think I'm gold.
Hey, look, that's better than half of the crowd here, right? Yeah? Yeah, you're
This
awesome,
guy's like,
mate.
come on, man.
Yeah. Anyway, look, we'll leave it there, Pad. Thanks for joining us here in the crowd, and I hope you keep it loud over here. This seems to be the Vitality section of Vitality making the comeback happen. Vitality! You heard it here first, Vitality fans. All right, we'll see you after the break to see if Vitality can do it.
Right.
Mike, do you agree
Well,
to the league
look,
terms here? Talk to
Flash
me.
under tower, ignite, make
Right.
sure you secure the kill at all costs. That's my league knowledge.
Michael, I know during your depression arc that you spam played League of Legends.
Your
Surely there's more
depression
to it than
arc.
There's no way, there's no evidence to support this.
I can find the evidence quite easily.
But to link it back, 7-5, still doable here, certainly, for Vitality.
Depression are
Like I said,
caused
that
by
was-
League
that
of
feels
Legends.
like the
That's
sigh
crazy.
of relief.
Yeah.
Well, for another actual, I mean, even looking at the timeline here, all came from retakes.
Are you surprised that Les was good at football?
No, that doesn't surprise me.
Not
I
for
just-
Wait, Sonya, is
second.
that League of
Almost a
Legends as well?
prerequisite.
Yeah,
Cause,
honestly,
probably.
It's how you get the passport, the visa, you know what I mean? You got to be able to be good at football. Also, Alpha surprised me at being good at football.
Really?
I know he's good at sports, but he was actually very good at football too.
It wasn't out for the,
okay, Vitality.
Yeah, basketball, yeah.
They're actually 2-1 for pistols and 1-0 at the moment, and they might need a second one here.
5-7.
Mini
Oh,
Boo with a Neon goes aggro. Oh, he might
Almost.
get incredible timing as well.
To progress there.
Turret shouldn't see heaven. Okay. Well.
Turret dealt with now and revert back to what looks a little
Pings
more
come out though,
default.
they're on top of it.
Wow. What you saying? She said, oh god.
Oh my goodness, the jump scares me.
Pigtails
Wall over
almost giving away
towards
the game,
middle
but,
as well, so they do get info there.
Do you agree the crowd is silver? That was very rude.
Yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to be an interview or just Matt coming out.
Knife
He's
hits
just
back a
showing it.
yellow.
He's
They know that no
just-
one's here
I
as
love
well,
that. It's
so
They're
aggressive.
only here 2 days a week now. You can't be flaming them.
when does Woot get
Yeah,
the salvos back?
Well,
He's
yeah, it's a
been
fair- yeah.
trying.
Right now.
Right. Focus back towards the B site, and it's slow and steady here. Durka's going to be forced to
Oh,
move.
this is
my
nice. Instead of
word.
waiting,
That
they
was
insta
lovely. And look who's
re-clear.
back
Kicks
on
might
the
get caught
space.
out. But he got the spike.
Taking it away. You wanted comfort towards the side of the map? No. Absolutely not. Now, they didn't get the
Saw him, right?
picture here. And now there's
Yeah,
gonna be
drone
contact
over
A.
towards
Say
A,
that
pulls them
yeah,
back
the
though.
drone might
I'm a
actually
little bit
sell
nervous for Vitality. Where are they going?
What's necessary here, or could actually
30
be a
seconds left.
Oh, that's mad.
misread actually on the back of the drone, not finding it.
Tell me Woot doesn't get his salvos
Almost
back
mirroring
again.
each other here. Might still be able to get the plant uncontested here because safe's pretty deep.
my goodness.
Okay, Safe, that was really nice.
Way ahead of the curve. Riens was not expecting this.
No, but Miniboo's quick.
Oh,
right?
what the
He's
hell?
crouching on a corner, so it's looking good. Zivov has gone down. Another spam.
What a shot.
The shock dart going to keep him at bay, but the rest are there fighting back. Les still alive, and it's only going to be Les. Left in a 1v3.
God, salvos as well.
How much can one man do?
Pulled
Kept
together,
back,
boys.
But handles Benji. The space is not good enough.
All goes
You can't
up,
give
tap
him
of the
1v1s.
spike.
Looking to try and nutmeg this round. Woo down low. 10 HP, a strong breeze will knock him over. And halfway achieved on the defuse. He has to try and deal with it. He's actually pulled him off from the
Oh,
defuse
this
here.
is-
There's still a chance.
This is scary.
He's got to know. He's still
Okay,
got a
nicely
chance.
done from Wu. Ends with a 2-2.
Felt pretty dicey there for Heretics.
Dude, it felt
Wu
really
down on just a
close.
lick of HP. Alex said a few scenarios there where Les is almost given.
Yeah.
I don't want to say given a 1v1, but
Hey, I love this little
Give it a
replay they did, though.
chance.
Because of the foot game, Sonya? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a
knows
rough
the
one.
wall is going to be coming up here. It's going to be a factor.
He goes back.
Blaming a little bit, I think.
Pistol to kick off the
Okay,
second half
Durka
here
gets
for
the
Heretics.
Outlaw and hasn't really been working with Heretics because every time we watch them so far when they lose a,
Round out this
what,
purchase.
sorry,
Well,
when they
actually,
win a
we-
pistol, they've had 5 people in the map
Try and make a
before
stab at
and 4
things.
people that buy heavy armor.
Over towards yellow,
So
actually.
it's
on
only
B.
Benji that he can.
Be anyone on the other
pop.
side of this. For Vitality.
Here.
Clear some of these close angles. It's actually Riens only with a ghost.
But it's pretty tricky to clear that.
Oh my god,
angle.
only a
You're not
ghost?
Second. You're not meant to get a second, Riens. I'll give you one. The second is outrageous that you got away with that. So the Outlaw, I still like seeing this Outlaw coming
Recon's
into play,
looking
to be
good.
fair. That is something I enjoyed even on the other half
Ooh.
of things. You can see the amount of light shields. They've invested in so many heavier shields in this one. So Les trying to make a go of it. He's a scary boy today.
God, look at the damage done off
Forced
that as
away.
well. The salvos are sick
Off
at the
wall
moment.
reveals- Oh my word, Riens. That's a third for him. Zivov. A 1v3. Now it's the
Okay,
ball
nicely
locked out
done.
to
They
play,
lost
but
one
fun.
gun and Mini
It's gonna be
Boost should be
12.
able to upgrade
Heretics
his
making it further ahead
Marshall.
now.
Found a 9th. Potential double digits here if they can win Vitality's
So what does
first
Safe buy
buy.
here? He had to drop the Outlaw.
See what the purchase looks like.
Yeah, okay.
Riens. Not
Yeah.
quite on Woot's level from Haven.
Nah, but he's knocking at the door.
Woot once again though, top of the board for Heretics. Looking extremely comfortable. It's going to be 2 sheriffs to round things out. Obviously, the
Okay, so Safe takes the. Ooh,
actually
okay. But is it too
exploring
obvious with the
past
salvos?
nest now.
Nope, apparently
Towards
not.
Bell will be rewarded as
Apparently
well.
it's
He's got
not
a
at
second
all.
no. Kicks. We'll find the trade. Removes Durka
Poison's off.
very early on.
Seeing them trying to find that thread of where they're going. Implication made towards B, but we can see.
Oh man, great shots.
Nice from Les. You can see they're still cautiously heading towards A.
So yeah, Miniboo's Bulldog unretrievable. I guess the one towards Tube being one you'd go for, but
Toxin screen
Woot
down.
kept in check, so to say, down at 57 HP.
I mean, Woot has his ult, but more for next round. Unless somehow Riens pops
ahead of
everyone.
this.
He can only
Vitality very
one-shot one
cautious
at the
in approach.
moment.
30 seconds
He does
left.
take kicks down to 10 HP. They have the
10
salvos
HP.
to stop the plant.
Very careful in this situation.
Oh,
Riens. Caught off guard here by Sevov.
Okay, we're just going to send.
Fine.
oh
Plenty
wait.
of
Oh
time
god,
here.
imagine. I was gonna
surprised
say,
they
imagine.
didn't
It's actually
go.
possible to do
The
that.
ult on that. I know the numbers wise, but he got so late on time. Both connected to on the knife now. Oh, he's trained.
Toxins going up.
Now, oh, well, yeah,
That's
kind of
wild.
finished before it started. Nice from Vitality. and a
Hey,
necessary
Vitality will
round,
take
really.
that. This is clean.
Like I said,
One,
prevent Heretics
kill,
finding double
2
digits
armors, I
early
guess.
on. Again, the purchase not quite there for them. awkward to find a second there for Miniboo, unfortunately. But Kicks finding it from the lower angle. If obviously the trend from the first half does continue for Miniboo, I think it was just...
Okay, important rounds. We've got the
in
ult
these
to
early
separate them,
rounds.
that's about
I'll
it.
say though, Woot's really picking up the difference.
What is this
Having a
again?
belting
Aggro again?
performance.
No. They wait for the
members
knife.
Heretics
And
starting on
he
the A
late
side.
goes because the knife should in theory clear this. But it gets a little bit weird because 2 were hit by the
Around to try
knife.
and support this, or-
And they have already spammed this area because the 2 got hit.
Yeah, I mean, Kicks has got to be really careful here because he doesn't actually have the spike. So you want to see him being the one to swing out, but Durka...
Yeah, they're still doing good.
Has
This is
been
twice in a row
well
now that this has
handled
been triggered as well,
few
so
times.
maybe Heretics change it up.
Just hasn't been having the big game here. 4 kills for him.
He struggled.
It's not a fun performance. They're going in towards this. Feels petrifying. Now
I
the
think
out
Rians
drone.
maybe was just spotted on that.
I think he would have been just around the corner. This is 2 players now shown.
Bravo
The
stuff.
third.
Oh,
It's
what the hell is
a
that?
strike!
Wait, what?
That was outrageous by Miniboo.
That's
Safe
nuts,
in the
bro.
blink of an eye.
That was so clean to find the second, Lauren.
What is that?
Beautiful setup as well. Vitality just don't even
Yeah,
have
the stun into the
opportunity to
double
respond to
salvos
that.
is great.
Woo's just going to tuck in the corner.
Good
nothing
positions
really
here
to
as
clear this
well.
apart
As
from
long as
the
Wu
boys
doesn't
themselves.
overface.
The patience might pay here. Woot waiting. One
Very
spotted,
nice.
one taken, a second considered. Tag towards Kicks, who's desperately trying to force him off this. And safety found. Leaves it to the rest of the boys to pick up the slack, and it's a 10-second
gonna chase him.
Kicks can do
Chasing him.
nothing about it, but they are hunting. Hot on his trail.
They love
I
the
don't know if he's
pathing
gonna
from
make it
Miniboo
away.
here.
Miniboo, the one for the fight here. A couple more seconds. Do you get to keep your gun?
Very,
No,
very
you
nice.
don't. Heretics
Just
fully
2 armory buys as
control
well. So clean back the other way around.
Finding way more value on these early engagements than Vitality.
Yeah, this little
on their defense
little
will force
drone
the
into
timeout
double
here,
salvo
not
stun.
this.
That shot though
God,
is
that
it's just a
shot.
straight up pre-fire.
Oh, slow-mo too.
Oof.
That is filth. Absolute filth. Again, there's very little safety in terms of where the stun's invested from Miniboo.
No, it stand.
The back of the salvos, beautifully done.
Well,
Vitality.
Yeah, well,
Has to be
it
now.
feels a little awkward now. It's that situation where
I feel like Heretics might take
3
this
to
as
1 in the
well because
second
they might
half,
even
Vitality
change
now
up their
basically
wall
using
now.
up the lion's share of their
And I
funds.
could definitely see Heretics maybe
Stressed.
going for something aggro over
See it
towards
across
middle
the
and putting the
faces.
Vice wall
Safe
back on
and
A.
Durka both looking
Maybe they got some Vice
under
wall stuff on
pressure.
B that we
Again,
haven't
this
seen
team
as well.
was put together to really achieve the highest heights. You know,
Like
they,
lock
they
someone
went,
in
they
as they
went
go
out
to
the
yellow,
market, they
maybe? I
spent
don't really know.
a whole lot of money on this squad, and you saw the potential from the word go. Incredible. That recent trip against Fnatic, and now potentially a fumble against Heretics. Question marks will be raised about this team of how well they do going
They
forward.
did have
Can
us
they
as
keep
mates. I think they
composure?
have. I think you can have
Now
multiple
put under the gun
versions though.
themselves. Do they have the depth and capability? This is what we question now. It's 6 to 10 going back in here.
Dude,
Oh,
Woot still
a
has
Woot.
his ult as
One
well.
away from Miniboo, one away from Riens, and on the
They
other
could
side, a
definitely go
couple of
aggro and
results
get
starting
this.
to
This
come
is
in
weird
play.
because like you call a
These are the
timeout,
ones
but you
that
have to
ultimately
first of
they
all
need
stop
to
this guy
invest
from
into this
getting the
round,
orb.
Will. Rub salt in the
And
wound
then
for
we
Vitality.
see the wall more
They're trying to
passive.
claw
Wall
their
goes
way
off,
back
they
into this
flash
half.
form swing. But yeah, I do think the
This is
Heretics
big
take
tools
this
to just
though.
sit back on in a retake as well.
Vitality can kind of tell they're looking for something aggro.
Towards Woot and Riens in that regard. Mini boot, throw
But
it
it's
out,
gonna
see
get
what
weird. Probably
sticks,
gonna
'cause
smoke up,
pretty much everything's
realize that there's
sticking
no
for him
wall
so
here.
far in Icebox.
and then they gotta work out where the wall is.
It's going to be kick scene. They saw Durka there as well. Pretty standard start though, really. Just defaulting the way forward, trying to get any sort of information causing those rotations. But Miniboo is just about everywhere.
Steve off the one to try and find first contact here and maybe draw a rotation. See
Okay,
Spike
and
not
set one over
committed
towards
just yet,
yellow.
but positioned over towards the A side. There's Boo on the other side towards Snowman. He's not going to be.
Is he calling him
Too
over?
keen to
Yes,
give
he
anything
is.
away.
Might actually
Obviously
get to
still
see the
some
wall
utility
in
to
play
deal
here.
with
Let's
as well,
see.
Which is going to basically be the
No way. Good damage done through this.
comforter.
30
What's the-
seconds left.
They have quite a lot of delay over
Safety
towards B.
for Heretics, but
I'm looking at Boo, still has his Molly
Now
here
there's
as
a bit of a
well.
gap in
Molly,
the rotation.
Fawns.
All on Boo here, gonna need to call in the cavalry, call in the help because they are pushing CT. They want to
Oh my god, that's the spike.
No way! That's a spike gone! Had to be picked up here. There was a chance for
Tail.
more damage to be done, but now
No,
they're taking
not in
fight.
time.
They're
Stun
in no
doesn't hit
man's
anyone.
land. Safe trying to hold the push.
Shot.
Dealt with, done, dead. Pops the ult. Mini Boo wants
Tail ult
back
to clear
now.
sight.
Ult to clear sight.
Oh.
Does he spot anyone? Pre-fire there, spots nothing. They've cleared sight. It's on towards yellow. It's on towards B.
No
Oh,
way, a little
Benji
double
with a
on this as
beautiful
well.
double, but the big man
Les
himself,
wraps
I don't
round,
think
not a
Les
good
can
plant
do
for him.
anything now. Diffuse coming in. It's 11.
I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but I think Durka throws a smoke through that blocks the flash from kicks. And it makes that engagement towards Snowman really
Yeah,
awkward.
yeah. It's true. He right-clicked the smoke. He
Again, I'll have
right-clicked
to watch that. I'm not sure if we
the
didn't
flash
catch
and
it,
went in
but
the smoke.
just a split second. Because then they would have had a 3v1 basically with the flash through the wall.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, again, they get that kill cleanly.
See, here
but
it is.
Yeah, I think the flash is just behind this. And there's kicks then that... I'm not saying this is a round-changing moment, but whether or not that's a miscomm and Durka just misplaced the smoke or it's supposed to go a
Also, the
little deeper,
plant and then
but
lurking
it
here isn't
completely
great as well.
mitigates that flash.
And then now, after they
And then they're basically,
find the
well, they
wall
have no
somewhere
safety
else, they
net.
put the
They're
wall
still
back
behind the
over
pipe
towards
wall.
middle. And it's looking like they won't default it as well, so they can kind of heavier focus on the sides.
did catch
That
it, yeah.
was, thrown
Drone
together,
spots
and it was brilliantly
1-2.
done.
Oh, they go fast
The
on
buy
this.
looking thrown together now for Vitality. Durka trying to forge a way forward. Rienne's going to backfill the space. Take
my
the
God.
smoke away for a second. Wood's there to pick up the pieces.
Dude, the fawns with the
avoid.
wall here is
Kicks is
so
gone.
strong.
Good chip
I was looking at the
damage, though.
minimap thinking they
Rienne's
look a
down to
little bit
50,
wrecked,
Wood
but
down
as
to
soon as that
70, but they
fawns
wanna
goes
retake
up,
the
it's
site
just so
itself.
fine.
They want the fight and they lose it. Save.
Is it fine?
Finding two for himself. There is such talent in these two teams. Individuals can shine at any moment, but now the plant is in and they're a man to the good.
You have the Hunter's Fury as well to fall back
Who's
on.
still here, so we can put the wall up.
It's almost that contingency
They could double
plan.
wall it, I guess. What mollies do they
Able
have?
to slip back into this
Nothing,
post
safe
plant
as all.
very comfortably. We're going to send the
They at least want to get the safe sort out.
The X-ray don't think it connect. What? Doesn't matter.
Okay, he's got a railgun. We're playing Quake. I'm sorry. I forgot
Did he
which
see
game
him?
we're in. They do still need to deal with
Viper
this
wall up.
defuse, though. And that,
No way, let's
Mini
miss
Boo's
this
still
as well.
I don't know where safe is.
No way, they win
That's
this.
how it ends.
How's he done that?
Master at work.
How?
And he gets it with a full second
He's
to spare
absolutely
as well.
sent it with an outlaw.
It's just watching a
And then
montage.
the neon
Every round from him.
slides.
It's
The
just
brothers.
ridiculous. This after save again
God.
makes this doable for Vitality.
Jesus.
It's just outrageous from Mini Boo.
Oh. And he does this as well. Just
And
spins
yeah,
around on a
Oh,
dime.
less.
the problem
Man,
being
less,
is
less,
safe.
less.
I mean, he has to reset. He has to
he
take a
does.
deeper position for the Hunter's Fury. But it's only a second to decide that.
You're the greatest player of all time, bro.
I'm kind of with him
Okay,
there.
Yeah,
6
I'm
chances.
down. And
Oh,
the
the stun
confidence
is
is
disgusting,
sky
bro.
high.
Oh, dear God.
And safe as well. This is Mini Boo at his most brutal. Just eviscerating Vitality. Kicks, Les and Sumo are gonna have to put together the pieces.
Dude, they got 2
But this
nods. Are
feels nearly done.
they going to struggle in their group? Where are they?
A very early 5v3 created. So
go
Kicks
1,
not had
2.
the best of map 2s here,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yep.
Really struggled to get this KO working.
They get to play Apex and Na'Vi.
Now called upon here.
Dude, if Na'Vi beat
One
them,
of
they
the
go
last 3
4th.
standing for Vitality.
So they go straight
Chance
to
here
lowers.
to find Boo once again towards Snowman.
Les slips ahead. Devo still towards sight. Kicks down long. Spike in the hands of Les.
You should run.
Lockdown gonna come in. He wants the plant.
As I say, Hunter's Fury available.
Sonya,
here.
there's food here, dude.
And he's gonna find a tag too.
I'm so excited
he's
to
found a
eat.
body. Kicks.
Guys,
After
so
a
it's
nightmare performance here,
they wrecked
has
them.
to face
Are we
5.
questioning the map pool a little bit in
20
terms of them
seconds.
picking Icebox with how
This will
good
be
Heretics
heartbreak for
looked?
the team.
Like we thought that
It's
maybe this is the best 3
done,
maps,
Rienz.
but
Make sure of it.
didn't think it would look
Within
this
zone,
good.
Flawless to wrap it up.
Clean 2-0 from Heretics.
it was a
Talking about them
clean 2-0.
dropping maps previous.